happening, peeps? It's your boys. We are back in the bro cave, and we are back with another OP Boys episode 2. And you already know I got the boys with me, so we about to get into it. Carlos, what's going on, baby?
What's up, guys? Buggy D Clown here. Unfortunately, Brent is not around because he's doing big boy stuff and working.
Yeah. He's getting the information from Oda, since he works for him and stuff.
Exactly.
He got to take a business trip over there to Japan and be like, yo, what's going on in the next few chapters? You know what I'm saying? Cause man, that chapter was insane.
And it's funny because it's like it wasn't one of those chapters like where anything crazy happened. We're just on an adventure and wondering what's gonna happen next.
Right. I mean, this is one of the best adventures because we got a big ass reveal at the end, and it was like 1,060 chapters in the making. Like this is crazy. Yeah. Like this is why Oda is one of the best shonen writers of all time. I'm sorry.
And it's so funny how we're getting it now.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what makes him so great. That's what makes him so great. He can make a 20-year story and don't give me all the information yet.
It's per usual per Oda. He'll give us a chapter like this with even more questions.
And that's why he is one of the great writers out here. Honestly, he's really one of, and we'll probably have another video discussing that. He is one of the best shonen writers of all time. Honestly, you can hate all you want. Listen, I'm not an OP meat rider. I'm not that at all. Okay. I guess you would call me a fanboy. All right, sure. I love other animes too, but I guess you would call me OP fanboy. Sure. But facts is the facts. I don't know no other shonen writer that can make a 20-year show and still got it going on with more questions and more questions than answers. I don't know nobody that can do it. Nobody.
He'll give you some answers, but like you said, he'll give you more questions.
Exactly. And guys, could you imagine if we get a One Piece Shippuden, bro?
I see. I've thought about that. Like,
you imagine
on numerous days. I'm like, I don't think it'll happen because once Oda's done with One Piece, he says he's done.
Yeah, and it's like, and I don't want what they did with Naruto. Don't nobody touch it. I don't want nobody else touching it.
Or like what we talked about with Dragon Ball all the time.
Exactly.
Toriyama's no longer.
Exactly.
He just writes a blueprint of it, and then they just
right. I don't want that. And to be honest, they are going, more than likely they're going to do that because One Piece makes too much money not to keep the train going.
It's number two in comic sales all time.
That's what I'm saying. And not even Dragon Ball has done that. Yeah. Not even Dragon Ball. And it's one of the most popular animes of all time.
Definitely.
Arguably. So that's crazy. Guys, before I forget, I had to reintroduce my boy. He's not Carlos anymore. I forgot about my bad. Yeah. I had to do that. I had to do the introduction. My bad, bro. Now, formerly, he will be forever and ever and ever Buggy D Clown. Buggy D Clown, let him know who you are, baby. What's going on?
Oh, as everybody knows who I am already. All right, let's hear. So you guys are probably wondering, like, why Buggy? Why Buggy? Well, the funny thing is, Buggy really wasn't one of my favorite characters in the beginning, and then after, that's what I'm saying. After, he still isn't.
I ain't gonna hold you. Like, it's crazy because he was the reason why I didn't want to watch One Piece in the first place because of the 4Kids dub and just listening to him and Luffy just being out. Just like that.
It's funny you bring that 4Kids stuff up because I have a coworker that I talk to. He watches anime sometimes too. He told me, his viewing of One Piece was the 4Kids. That he said that kind of ruined it for him. He lost interest in that.
Right.
So 4Kids is synonymous for.
Like if you want to really get into One Piece, right? No, I'm sorry. If you don't want to get into One Piece, watch the 4Kids joint. That'll just deflate you forever from watching One Piece. Honestly, I would have told your friend to just watch the the movies that come out.
Yeah.
The specials, I mean, you
Yeah,
know how they
the
go
East
over the arcs.
Blue and all that
Yeah,
type of
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but
I would have just tell them to
I
just watch that.
it's funny. It's funny you bring that up because I actually, since me and my friend talk about One Piece besides you guys,
Mm,
we got our other friend into One Piece and he started watching it, but he kind of slowed down a bit. It
okay.
was the whole when Gear 5 happened, like that whole us talking about, oh, Looney Tune this, Looney Tune that. It was just wild. So then
Yeah.
I was like doing the easy part for him to see like what's the easier way for him to catch up.
Right.
And the problem with those specials is you miss out on a lot of information that's key to the story.
That's the problem. Because I did watch one of them. I think it was
The East
the
Blue,
Skypiea one
the
I
Skypiea
watched.
one. Okay.
And they missed a lot of shit.
And
They
and
missed a lot of stuff. And that's one of the most important arcs in One Piece. You know what I mean?
and it's not even
Uh
that. It's just all the information that is you take for later on into the story. That's another
right.
thing as well. And I
Yeah.
told him you're just better off just watching everything and intake everything, and then it'll come to you when you like later on in the stories once it actually happens.
Right. Because I think why they did those specials is because they want more people to get into One Piece. So
And I get that. I get
you
that.
know what I mean? So they're like, listen, we can give you the short version for like an hour and 50 and like 45 minutes. And then after that, you can actually go into the story yourself and then watch the whole thing from there.
And it's
So I
funny
mean, people
because
can do that too.
they did that with Dragon Ball too, Dragon Ball Kai.
Mm-hmm.
They cut out a lot of unnecessary stuff, and it was just straight story.
I ain't gonna hold you though. The fillers is what really makes
No,
Dragon Ball
I
great back
completely
in the day.
get
You
you.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
Like,
mean, when Goku and Piccolo went to get their licenses,
I
bro,
was just about
that
to
was
bring
one of my
that.
favorite ones, bro. One of my favorite ones.
One of the best fillers I've ever witnessed. Like, you got two beings that don't need cars that can literally fly
Fly, yeah.
faster, go faster than a car flying, and they got to get their driver's license.
And it's funny because they're wearing human clothes and not like their normal clothes that they're always wearing.
Right, Piccolo was with the drip though. I don't know. I think
And
I don't know. I be feeling like Chi been smashing other dudes. I feel like because I don't know where you get them clothes from. Like that's not Goku's normal attire. Like where you get these from?
another one of my favorite fillers is from Super, where they were playing baseball. And,
I ain't
and,
gonna hold you. That is the most hilarious filler
towards the end where
I've
Yamcha's
ever had.
actually laying on the ground, and I think it's Krillin that says, "Oh, this looks oddly familiar."
Yo, that was hilarious. Yo, the fact that they managed to do that with Yamcha again was fucking hilarious. I was like, damn. And homie, yo, I remember Vegeta kept getting mad because Bulma was like, yeah, you know what you're doing out here. Keep doing it, Yamcha.
Yeah.
Yamcha getting the smile. He's like, yeah, you know. And then Vegeta like, nah, you're not gonna do that to my babe, bro. Nah, you're not gonna do that. So, yo, I forgot who threw the pitch. Was it Vegeta?
It was
Or was it
no,
Goku?
oh yeah, it was Vegeta. It was Vegeta.
Yeah, I think Vegeta went like blue and it just threw the shit.
Yeah.
Threw it mad hard.
Yeah.
And your house just exploded again. I was like, damn, bro.
Another one of my favorite ones is, I'm not gonna lie, when Goku was on Snake Way and that little side mission with those demons, those females.
Oh,
remember?
OZ?
Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, because he went everywhere, bro. He went to the snake demons. He fell off the snake wave and went to HFIL. Like,
I'm not gonna lie. Back in the day, Snake Way it felt like way too long to me, at least.
oh, facts. Like, yo, it took like 16 episodes just to reach King Kai. Like,
yeah.
Bro, it was crazy. And then
and it's funny, it's like towards the end when he finished training with King Kai, he just flew all the way back.
I was just like, damn, bro. You just did all that for nothing. Not to say he didn't do that for nothing, because I'm sure he got a little bit stronger when he took all that way to Snake Wave, because nobody could have did that except for him.
Yeah.
You know?
I
so I give him that, but just the fact that he was just flying was just like insane. Like that just shows you how powerful that dude got, you know. You know what I'm really mad about too? I'm really mad about how we never got Raditz after that. I felt like, especially because you read Super, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do. So because we supposed to be talking about that too.
Yeah, I still have my notes ready for that day.
Oh, you were? All right, we're gonna make a whole episode about that. So just keep them notes there. But yeah, I felt like, especially in the Grandola arc, that would have been the perfect time to bring Raditz back in some capacity.
Especially when they were talking about Bardock and all that stuff as well. I see where you're coming from with that.
Yeah, like it would have been cool to get that too. And you know what too? Now that and I thought about this the other day, I'm thinking, what if Goku went to? Because remember at the end of DBZ Brawly, Dragon Ball Super Brawly,
Yeah, where he
Goku went on
teleported
a
to,
planet
where
and talked
Broly
to
was at.
Brawly, and then he said, "Yo, you can just call me Kakarot from now on."
Yeah, which
I
by the
want,
way, I love that. By the way,
I did too, and this is why I'm saying that. I'm wondering if Goku went to Brawly after that, after the
so.
Grandola arc.
I think so.
Because that would have made more, because that makes more sense as to why Goku said what he said. Because it was just weird. I mean, it was a great moment, but it was just weird how he just said that out of nowhere. But now seeing the end of the Grandola arc, and now to see him more in touch with his Saiyan side, now he's like, all right, bro, you can call me Kakarot from now on.
Yeah, which I love that he actually acknowledged
Yeah,
it, like you said.
Yeah, I did too. That's why, I don't. That's why, like, again, superhero was cool, but it was nowhere near better than
I'm glad you
Brawly.
brought up superhero because when I woke up this morning, I saw somebody making. Did you see Bio Brawly?
Yes,
Somebody made the comparison with superhero and Bio Brawly.
that makes sense. That definitely makes sense.
Which, by the way,
Because
Bio Brawly is trash.
oh, for sure. Oh, for
Trash.
sure. Let me tell you something. If you got Kid Trunks doing a Kamehameha, something is wrong.
I forgot. Yeah, he did do a.
Yeah, I was just like, bro,
He
you
did
gonna
do a
disrespect
Kamehameha.
Vegeta like this? You don't even do the Gallic, bro. You just gonna do the Kamehameha, bro.
Did you watch any of the Dragon Ball movies when the Goku was young and stuff like that?
Ones?
Yeah.
Oh man, I grew up on those. What? Lord Slug?
Yeah.
Shit. Lord Slug, Cooler, Revenge of Cooler, Brawly. Like
I like Revenge of Cooler better than the first one.
I do too. It was one. It was more action in it. Two, it had both Goku and Vegeta, and you got to see them like team up, sort of. Like that was the beginning of them like working together like crazy.
Yeah, and we didn't see that again until like way later in Super, where they actually teamed up against Jiren.
Jesus, exactly. I ain't gonna hold you though. The scariest ones to me were the first three DBZ movies.
Tree of Might.
Yeah, Tree of Might. What was the other one? Dead Zone with Garlic Jr. That was my nigga back. Man, that shit. We talking about scary, bro. That scared the shit out of me as a kid. Yo. And what was the other one? Damn.
I'm about to look it up.
Was it World's Strongest? I think. It was the one with Dr. Wheeler or something like that.
I'll check right now.
When he had the machine or something, yeah. I think it was World's Strongest. I think. Yeah, them old DBZ movies, they was not for kids, man. They was wilding in the movies, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, you remember Icarus?
Oh yeah, of course I remember Icarus.
Bruh, they should have made him canon. I don't know why they never made him canon, bro. He just showed up in all the movies, and then after that, we never see him again.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay, so
crazy.
The first Dragon Ball Z movies, excuse me, are Dead Zone, The World's Strongest, and Tree of Might.
Yeah, World's Strongest. I think that was the one with the Red Ribbon Army dude, the doctor. I remember that. Yeah. And I think the machine had like a tail with like pincers or something like that. Yeah. I remember. Yeah, that was
body for himself.
Yeah. That was a scary one to me, bro. Because I remember whenever Goku got hurt, he was like extreme pain. His mouth would get like mad big and shit, like bigger than his body or some shit like that. Yeah, bro. See, those were the good movies back in the day, man.
I like BoJack because it was mostly Gohan.
Yeah. They disrespected Gohan, bro.
They did.
They disrespected him in that movie. They was whooping his ass. Until Gohan had enough of that, Goku came from the dead real quick, punched this dude right in the face, and then just dipped.
Yeah.
Then he went Super Saiyan 2. It was over.
Yeah.
He was just beating everybody with one punch, bro. Like he was the original One Punch Man, bro.
And then the last movie in the Z series is Wrath of the Dragon, which
Yeah,
is
that's with the
Tapion,
guy
where
with the sword.
where allegedly Trunks gets his sword from.
Yeah, that was stupid. Like, why would you put that in there? Like, we're not gonna see this character, the dude, actual characters. I'm like, why are you putting this in here?
It doesn't even matter anyways because none of the movies are canon anyways.
Exactly. So I'm just like,
and that was in 1995. That was the last.
yeah,
That's a big jump from 1995 to Battle of the Gods in 2013.
Damn, that's crap. I mean, it makes sense why Battle of Gods, because Battle of Gods made money, bro.
Oh yeah.
I forgot how much, but it made money because we haven't seen any Dragon Ball content in years.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that came out between that time was
Father of Goku, Bardock. These are Dragon Ball specials.
Oh yeah, that was my favorite.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, is Trunks the movie? Is
History of Trunks?
Yeah, is that a movie or is that a special?
It's a TV special.
Ah, okay.
And apparently GT had some special. Had one special.
Yes, I remember that. It was with Pan's grandson.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, I didn't remember this one. Maybe I did watch it and I just didn't remember.
Remember? Yeah. No, I thought that was fire because you got like.
Yeah, because I'm reading the synopsis right here. It said 100 years after the Baby Saga in Dragon Ball GT. This film surrounds Goku Jr. searching for the 4-star Dragon Ball to help his grandmother recover from it. Okay, you know what? I did remember watching this. I remember watching this.
Yeah. I forgot where I watched it from, but I remember watching it though. I don't think I watched it on cable though. I think I watched it somewhere else, probably on a movie, like the video cassette or something. For those of you that don't know what a video cassette is, look it up or ask your parents. That's way past your time.
For real.
Man, yo, do you remember videos, bro? Man, like,
I don't remember the last time I even used one, honestly.
Yo, for real. Like, I remember going to Blockbuster and renting out all the DBZ shit I could find, bro.
I would just find anything I could find in the Blockbuster, honestly. Video games, movies, anything.
Yep. Anything anything anime wise, I would just find it, bro.
I feel like they didn't have like a big list of anime stuff. At least
they didn't. Because remember,
at least where I was at.
Yeah, because it was the same over here too. Because remember, anime was sort of big, but not as big now.
I'm glad that you brought that up because I was thinking about that earlier. Because you remember back in the day when we were younger. Oh, you're watching that anime shit? Oh, what's wrong with you?
Like you're trash, bro.
Now everybody watches anime. Everybody.
And you know what's crazy? And I think that's because when athletes and other famous people started saying that they watch anime, now everybody started watching anime.
Look now, anime movies are making millions and billions of dollars.
Yeah, man. I think the last couple of ones were Dragon Ball, with Dragon Ball related. Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer. Oh no, no. I think the Miyazaki movies made bank too.
Oh yeah, I mean obviously everybody loves those movies.
Yeah. So and that was the thing too. Only certain animes you got away with. Like Dragon Ball was a big one. If you watch Dragon Ball, that was cool. And I think that had to really do with a lot of testosterone, like a lot of man stuff. Like, no, honestly, Dragon Ball was like the wrestling.
It's funny you bring that up because I feel like that's the same way with JoJo.
Yeah, but see,
at least early part of JoJo.
Yeah. But you couldn't do JoJo back in the night. Like, you couldn't bring that to America. That's something you couldn't really bring to America.
It's funny because they tried in the 90s with the OVAs and.
Yeah, they tried. You know what? I didn't even know they made OVAs for that. I didn't even know.
Yeah, I didn't know either until like I found out like way after I started watching JoJo. Like, oh, this is where it all started.
Yeah, man. Oh, you know who else I didn't know made OVAs? Hunter x Hunter.
Mm.
I did not know that.
I saw some old school clips of that.
Yeah, I did too.
I prefer the newer animation, honestly.
Yeah, yeah, and you know what? I feel like we need to do a episode of that, but I want Brent on it for that one too, where we talk about which is better, old school or new school animation.
Which I'm glad that you brought that up now, because this morning dropped the
Mm.
Rurouni Kenshin trailer.
Yeah. Ah, man, when I tell you my nerdgasm was all over the place, bro. It's crazy. I'm like, yo, I didn't even know we were even getting this. Did
Me
you know?
neither. I had no idea.
I didn't know.
So
Yo, I ain't
it
gonna
was
hold
like
you.
a little bow on top to wake up on Saturday
For
morning. Like,
real, it's like,
what?
hey, it's like, hey, man, you good? You feeling good? All right, let me hit you with this real quick. Bam, have a good day. And it just gave me that. I was like, oh,
It's
I don't know
funny
what to
because
do with this.
I remember like a few years ago I had restarted watching the anime. I just don't remember where I left off.
I did too. I think I left off because I think I watched the whole thing. I just left off
Hmm.
where they did
That
fillers after that. I
that was
think.
one of my joints where coming
Yeah,
home after school. That
yeah.
was one of my
Oh
joints
yeah.
to watch too.
Oh man, just watching Roni Kenshin, Yu Yu Hakusho, G Gundam, Gundam Wing. Oh my
Which
god.
wait, they're making a Yu Yu Hakusho live action. I just remembered right now.
Oh yeah.
I
Yo,
just
did you see who the
remembered that.
people playing them?
I saw some of them. Yeah, I saw some of the
Yeah,
cast.
yo, ain't that crazy, bro?
Yeah.
I think the most unrealistic one was Kuwabara because they should have got an ugly dude for that. You know what I'm saying? Like they
Somebody
should have
made a
got an
meme
ugly
that it
dude for
was
that.
Blake Griffin playing Cool Bar.
Yo, I would, you know what? I wouldn't mind that. Like that's the only
it's
dude
it's funny
you
because
should
Blake
not.
Griffin
You
has
shouldn't.
some comedic chops though. He's got some
Huh?
comedic chops. He's
Oh, the
pretty
dude that's
funny.
oh Blake Griffin.
Yeah, he's pretty funny.
Oh,
I
nah,
don't know if you see some
yeah.
of
He's
his
funny
stuff.
as hell. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, I usually don't like the whitewashing when they do that, when they do
Mhm.
the anime live
Mhm.
action. But that one is an exception. I feel like that's a whole exception. Oh, wait, have you seen well, let's speak on Ramoni Kitchen more. Uh have you seen the actual live action movies?
No,
You really should.
I know people say
You should.
it's the better
It's the
live
better,
action.
yo, it's the best, and it's
You
crazy. It's
guys
the
were
best
talking
one.
about it too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the best one. And I'm very surprised nobody has really talked about it. Like, but yeah, it's literally the best live action series I've ever seen.
I'm trying to push through Salmon right now because I'm like 5 episodes in, so
Of
trying to
what?
finish Sandman.
Oh, I gotta watch that. Yeah. How was that?
It's pretty good. I'm like I've told you guys and other people the visual effects in the show are crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta check that out. I gotta check that out. Yeah, because I know who Sandman is. I just never like was interested because that was like outside of my wheelhouse. Like I was
Yeah.
more into Batman, Superman, Lady Shiva, Marvel shit too. Like I wasn't really into the indie characters like that, except for Constantine because I like him.
It's funny
Oh,
too because
yeah.
yeah, Constantine is in the show too. But like a different variation of Constantine.
Oh, word.
Sandman has been in production for a long time, and it's
Yeah,
good that
I
it's
heard of
finally
that.
out
I
now.
heard of that because I know it's like hard to. It was hard to make that into like an actual thing. I heard too. Like that's why
Yeah.
they was holding on to it for so long.
And then another one that's in production house still, which everybody say it's cursed. The Crow.
I was just about to bring that up too. I was just about to bring that up because I remember they had some people for it at
Yeah.
one point, and then that
Jason
just
Momoa was like the most
yeah.
recent one. I'm not sure who were the other. Some big name actors were like previously tied to the
I don't
movie.
yeah, because I did watch all the other side ones too
First
after the
Crow is
Crow.
still my
Oh,
favorite.
it's still the best. Yeah,
I'd even
still the
I
best.
like I seen like little, not even whenever it was on TV. I saw a little bit of them.
Yeah.
Just
I think because I know
didn't
I saw one with that's how I knew he should have been Batman too.
Brandon Lee.
Nah, David Boreanaz.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's from Angels, from Buffy,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
yeah. Like he should have been Batman, bro. Like
I feel like he would
yeah,
have been better as a TV Batman, honestly.
yeah. I would, I would have loved that. And he ain't that old either. Like he's still in good shape because he's on a
It's
new
funny
show.
because
I
we
think.
actually kind of do have a TV Batman in Titans.
Why you bring that shit up, bro?
I'm sorry. I'm
Why you
sorry.
why you bring that bullshit up?
I
That old ass Alfred looking motherfucker. No, absolutely
I
not.
did see that trailer
Absolutely.
one day. I'm like, that's supposed to be Batman? Why is he so old like that?
That's what I'm saying.
Are you sure
Like,
this is not Batman Beyond Bruce Wayne?
yeah, I'm like, I would have believed that, but like, and no disrespect to the actor, 'cause I think he played in Game of Thrones too.
I don't watch Game of Thrones.
You know what? I'm on the second season. I'm working my way up to it because I didn't see it for a long time either. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, please don't eat me up in the comments. Please don't come at me in the comments. I'm working on it. All right, I'm trying to get up to Game of Thrones to the season 8. Don't worry about it. Anyway,
People say don't watch season 8.
yo, it's crazy. You know how many people said it was trash?
I've seen some of the pictures of that coffee cup in one of the shots and all this other.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yo, you could just tell like, all right, they was trying. This was just like, all right,
they were like, fuck it.
Like there was Starbucks in 1819 AD, bro. Really? I didn't know that. They should be super millionaires by now, but like, yeah. Oh man. See, that was what I was upset with. I wasn't that upset with it. I was just upset that they lied to us.
Yeah.
Because you said that they were like Batman was gonna be on this. And I see a silhouette of Batman in the first season, like just him just murdering random police officers for some reason. I don't know what the hell that was about. And then you actually see Bruce Wayne, which is this dude. I don't never want to see this dude in the costume. Never once. Never. So he's not Batman, he's Bruce Wayne. Just say Bruce Wayne's gonna be on the show. Just say that. Don't sit there and tell me no lie talking about Batman gonna be on here. Stop. That's why, you know what? And that's why for a long time, I did not consider Welling Superman because he never put on a costume to me. Because he always he had the CGI costume at the end. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like I was kind of like let down because, we built this whole moment for this moment and you couldn't even put on the costume. Now, if they didn't have the costume, which they did, because I saw it in that season, I remember that season. I remember that clearly. They had this shit in the glass silhouette, whatever. So you couldn't even bother wearing it, bro. Like you've been Clark Kent this whole time. You're not Superman. You've been Clark Kent. You've been playing Clark Kent for 10 years. You're Clark Kent. That's fine. You don't want to be Superman. That's fine. But you're Clark Kent.
I'm glad that you brought that up because I was just thinking like, what's gonna happen with the DC TV shows? Like Flash.
I think they're done.
Flash is on its last season.
Yeah.
Legends of Tomorrow, I think, is already done.
Yeah, they're done. Yeah.
Lois and Clark is the only thing that they got going on right now.
Hey, let me tell you something. That's the shit.
Lois and Clark.
Oh yeah.
I know I know Stargirl is also another one, but I haven't.
That's a great one. Yeah, that's a great one too. I just gotta catch up because I haven't watched season 2 and 3. I think they got season 3 coming out now. Yeah, but I gotta rewatch that and then work my way up because Stargirl was awesome. Awesome. I didn't expect that to be good.
You know which TV show is kind of upset they canceled the Constantine show.
I never saw Constantine, but I heard it was really, really good. But they kept the actual actor though.
Matt Ryan is a great John Constantine.
Yeah. They kept that dude and they put him into like the CW verse.
Yeah.
They kept him in there, which is pretty cool. I actually like that they did that. But yeah,
because the reason I was so upset about it because I'm a huge Supernatural fan. And it was like almost Supernatural-esque, like to the show.
Oh, with Sam and Dean.
Like you've seen the Supernatural, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's
like I love that type of stuff.
Oh, I do too. Yeah. I love Supernatural, bro. That was my choice. I just wish they would have cut it off at season 5. I feel like they should have did that.
It's funny because me and my friend have talked about that too. Like how
really,
it should have ended where it was originally going to end.
Yeah, I felt like it should have ended at season 5 or at least season 11. Because I think that's where Amora came, right?
I think so. Because once the Leviathans were introduced, I really didn't care, honestly.
Yeah, because see, the problem for me was they kept bringing up bigger threats that Sam and Dean have to deal with, and it's hard to not have these dudes not, delete. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And it's so
you know what I
funny
mean?
because each season kind of starts and ends the same way. There's a new threat. Towards the end of the season, they solve that threat, but there's another
Right.
one that's looming around.
So, oh, this is bigger threat here.
Yeah,
Oh no.
yeah. And then
Oh
and then
no.
and then
Get
Sam or
out.
Dean,
No.
and then Sam or Dean die, and then one of them comes back in the next season.
However, when they come back, and then the way they came back, they got to deal with that for the majority of the season until the next season. Yeah, I will tell you this though. I love that they made Dean a demon at one point with the
Mark of Cain.
I love that. They should have kept that because he should have. Honestly, he should have been.
I did like that concept of Dean being the demon and Sam being the angel and stuff like that.
Yeah, and him getting the mark of Cain and the actual thing, the weapon that he had. That was very dope. Like I wish they would have kept that for a little bit longer because I liked him with that. I like that conflict he had, and when he became a demon, like because that circled back to where I think it was season 2 or season 3 where he met his demon self and he was like, yo, this is what you're gonna become, bro. And he did become that. So it was cool to see that too. But yeah, just after that, and then you brought in Jack, and it's just all right, bro. Y'all doing too much.
I didn't mind Jack, honestly.
I didn't either. I ain't gonna hold you. What stopped me from watching any further for a very long time was when they brought back Mary.
Oh.
That's when I had stopped because y'all could have did anything else. I would have been cool. But y'all bring back her? Nah, I'm not cool with that. I wasn't cool with that. So I had stopped watching for a long time after that.
Especially after not having a dad for such a long time. They got their mom.
That's what I'm saying. You gonna bring back the mom? Like,
yeah,
crazy. Like,
wait, who was it that brought? It's I'm trying to refresh my mind. Who brought back their mom? I'm trying to remember.
More.
It was right.
Yeah. I think it was at the end of season. Yeah, I think it was the end of season 11. The end of season 11, and Amara was like, "Thank you for reuniting me with my brother, which was God." And he was like, "All right, let me give you a little present." Resurrected her. Even though that would have disrupted the space-time continuum, but okay, we're gonna bring back this one person that originally got deleted for a reason. But okay,
Scooby-Doo episode's still my favorite.
Yeah,
I'm so glad they finally did that, bro.
For real. That's the only reason why I went back to watching it because of that too. And I was hearing stuff about what was going on. I was like, oh, wow, that's awesome. So I was like, let me get into it, watch it again. Yo, we got to have a Supernatural episode too.
Yeah, it's funny because I'm actually on season 13. I need to finish it.
Oh, you haven't finished it?
No, I stopped at season 13 because of some stuff that back in the day.
Gotcha.
And now I'm trying to slowly work my way to finish all these shows.
Got you. Which one was season 13? I don't remember.
That's where they went to the other universe or whatever.
Oh, the parallel universe.
The parallel universe. And
I remember they started doing that. That was actually interesting.
Yeah, and now Michael's in taking over Dean's body or whatever like that. Whatever that is.
Yeah. We doing that again. I was like, man, y'all should have just ended at season 11. I should have called that a day.
Which I don't know if you know. There's a prequel coming out.
I know. I don't know if I'm gonna watch that. You gonna watch it?
I don't know.
You know what? I'll tell you what. If you watch it, I'll watch it and we'll talk about it on the. We'll do like a review episode.
I'll give it a try, but there's no guarantees I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, I said the same thing. It's like
because we kind of got that in
the show.
Yeah, exactly. They went back in time also.
Yeah, that too. And it's like you get flashbacks when they were doing stuff. So I'm like, what else are you gonna add that's gonna be relevant or be like interesting,
Yeah.
And then you can't even do certain things new because, if you mess with anything in the past, it's gonna mess up in the future. So it's like you gotta like explain that. So I don't know, man.
Who,
Like I said, if you watch it, I'll watch it.
who's your favorite character from Supernatural?
Oh, Dean, 100%.
Dean.
I love Dean. Dean is somebody I aspire to. You know what I'm saying? As a man, that's somebody I aspire to. I love Sam. Love Sam, but Dean is my dude. Oh, Bobby.
Who?
Bobby. Bobby too. Bobby, I love Bobby, bro. Oh, I love Bobby.
Yeah, because Bobby's like their father
Your
figure.
father. Yeah. I love Bobby. I love Bobby.
Yo, when spoiler alert, when Bobby died, bro, that crushed me. That crushed me.
And you know what? I didn't think they were gonna do that.
Me neither.
I didn't think they were
so
gonna do
either.
that. But I'm mad they did it because that was the worst season to do that on.
Yeah, but they kind of rectified it later on where his ghost was like haunting people and stuff like that, and they put him to rest and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, and that's one of the things I did like about that too. Yeah. I mean, don't disrespect. I mean, y'all shouldn't have had him die in that season because that was like literally the worst season of Supernatural.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all kept him dead. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, it
I'm cool with that. Yeah, I do know
they brought him back like Sam or Dean and stuff like that.
Say what?
It wasn't a situation like where they brought him back to life. Like,
oh yeah, it was just two of them. They just kept bringing them back and forth like each season. Yeah. I'm like, bro.
Speaking of,
yeah,
Castiel was only supposed to be like for one season, but like the fans loved him so much, he stuck around.
Really?
He was supposed to die.
That's crazy. I can't even imagine that. Like Castiel is such a great addition to the series.
One of my favorite characters.
Yeah. You know what? He reminds me of Urkel. In a way. No. I'm saying that because that was supposed to be for Urkel too on the show.
Yeah.
He was supposed to like be one and done for that one episode, but people loved him so much, he became a fan favorite and he stayed on the show. You know. So, that's another great idea. We should do that too. Best secondary characters. I think we should do that.
I'm down.
Yeah, I'm down with that too. I bet. Oh, but on the RUROUNI Kenshin part though, I did catch some of it. I didn't want to because I'm gonna react to it, so I didn't want to like watch the whole thing. The animation looks dope from what I've seen so far. Definitely looks dope. It looks like it's gonna be gory too a little bit. You know, and I'm glad they're keeping that because it needs to be that. It needs to be that. Now, my question is,
especially when the guy's called the manslayer.
Yo, you know what, bro? I ain't gonna hold you. I think one of the best moments, and I hope they do this justice on the remake. When he fought the yellow hair guy. The one with he had sword. He had a long extension sword, like what's his name from Bleach? Renji.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and he had the long white, and the long yellow hair. Y'all never forget this shit. This is my favorite moment. One of my favorite moments in the series. You got him because there was a baby right there, and he was about to get rid of the baby, and you know Kenshin is trying to fight this dude, but he has like an actual sword. He don't have the reverse blade sword on. So you know, as he's about to attack the baby, Kenshin just lets out this epic scream, but it's like he's in pain. Like, yo, I gotta do this. So he sheets his sword and slices up the dude. And then you just see when and I love this too, when you see his eyes, his eyes get like very shaped like a sword a little bit.
Yeah, I know what you're
like it's not like round, like it's people that's not round. It's like at a certain diamond angle, like a sharp sword or something. Yeah. You just see him with that face, like, damn, I just took a life, bro. I said I wasn't gonna do this, you know. That was my favorite moment for me, bro. Oh, I love that shit. Or when he fought what's that dude? The wolf dude.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I forgot his name. But it was the other dude that was a manslayer too.
I'm glad you brought up remakes because did you see the Trigun trailer?
What?
You didn't know that?
Don't play with me.
I'm not even joking.
Don't play with me.
This trailer came out like months ago.
Don't play with me, bro.
Look it up.
Don't play with me, bro. Don't play with me.
I don't know how I feel.
You gotta be like, ain't no way, bro.
I don't know how I feel about the
bro.
Ty,
ain't no way,
look at that fucking trailer.
Ain't no way.
Go look at it.
Ain't no way, bro. I'm looking this up right now because ain't no way you gonna tell me this lie on national TV.
I'm not lying.
All right, man. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out right now. I'm looking it up right now.
Just watch like the first couple seconds and let me know what you think about that animation.
Nah, ain't no way, bro. He
He's
got glasses on?
His mind is blown right now, guys.
He got glasses on?
Hold on, let me look it up.
Is it Trigun Stampede?
Hold on.
Nah, ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way.
Ty's baffled right now.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, bro. I gotta take these off. Ain't no way, bro.
I could have sworn you knew this.
No, I didn't know this. No. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Nah, ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way.
It's funny. It's funny how all these animes we used to watch back in the day are getting remakes now. Yeah, Stampede, yeah.
Bro.
How do you feel about that animation?
I want to say something, but I can't say it because we on YouTube.
He's at a loss for words right now.
My nergasm is leaking out a little bit. Got a little bit of pre-nergasm just leaking out right now.
I know exactly what he's talking about.
Crazy. Yo, I did not know they was making a remake, bro. Are you serious, bro?
Yeah, dude. I'm just your face, bro. Like, yeah, 2 months ago. I'm surprised you didn't know about this.
I really did not know this. It makes sense because I was watching. It's funny because I was rewatching Trigun on Hulu, and I'm like, why they got it on Hulu for? This is why.
Yeah, now you know.
I got to do a reaction to this too because I had no idea this was out. I had no idea. This is crazy. This is crazy, guys. Look out for the reaction for these. For that and RUROUNI Kenshin, because this is insane, bro. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, bro. Oh my God. I wonder if they're gonna change up the story then. Are they gonna change up the story? You think?
I think it's a continuation.
Really? I would hope. I
don't remember. Don't quote me.
All right, gotcha. Yeah, because I'm like, what do you want to continue? I mean, oh well, I don't know if stuff happened after that because I never read the manga, so I don't know.
Yeah, same.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but I remember it ended abruptly. Like it ended with spoiler alert, guys. I mean, it's like 40 years old. So if you ain't gonna watch it, you ain't gonna watch it. It ended with Vash and Knives getting into their conflict, which was awesome, by the way.
Yeah.
And that was it. He defeated him. He took him wherever he was gonna take him. That was it. So I can see it being a continuation because, like I said, the ending was just abrupt ending. But it's just like, what are you gonna do after that? Like, who else is there to fight? Like, honestly, the only biggest threat there was Knives and his cabal. But other than that, that was it.
Speaking of, you read Hunter x Hunter?
You know, I try my best, bro.
See, the problem with
I try my best.
The problem with Hunter x Hunter is I know the author's sick, in and out, sick, stuff like that.
I mean, it's that too, and I get it because they work like dogs basically.
Yeah,
with like little pay, like,
and
it's
that's
crazy.
why one of the main reasons why Oda wants to finish his story for that exact.
Oh yeah,
I
appreciate that. Hey, but see,
from what I remember, I think somebody else is taking over the reins of Hunter x Hunter now.
Oh really?
He gave somebody one of his mentors or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. I mean, you got to because you know he's been on it like clockwork, bro. Like.
Yeah.
For years, just straight, no breaks, no nothing. It's just like, what are you gonna do? And he's sick like crazy.
And it's funny now too because we're getting. I never got into Bleach. I just watched it whenever it was on Adult Swim.
Oh, you never watched it through?
No, I know some of the characters. Kenpachi's one of my favorite badass.
That's my dude. He's a straight goon, bro.
Yeah.
Straight goon.
I was interested when I forgot it was when they were fighting the Hollows and stuff like that. That's
the humanoid ones, right?
Yeah, and that's where
that's the Roncars.
Yeah, that's where he
the spiders and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
which
the Waco Mundo arc, if you want to call it that. Yeah.
yeah,
And fake Karakura Town arc. So it's like
yeah.
2 of those. Yeah.
And now they're releasing the thousand
Yeah.
year war, something like
Oh, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Yo, you ain't ready for that, bro. You ain't ready for that.
that.
That's where everything go down, bro. Everything goes down. Okay. Let me tell you something. Okay, man. Let me tell you something. Juha Bach is the best main villain of maybe of all anime, bro. One of the best villains, bro. One of the best villains. And I read it. Like I was continuously reading Bleach like religiously back in the day. Back when Naruto was out, and I think yeah, One Piece. Yo, that's crazy. One Piece was still coming out with content manga wise, bro.
Yeah.
During that time, it's insane. So, I mean, yeah. Yo, it's bloody though. It gets crazy.
I guess it has a reason to be called the thousand
Yeah, no.
war
Listen,
or
this is the
whatever it is.
last arc, so
Yeah.
everybody was going down. Things was going down to me, man. Woo.
And
Woo.
I've noticed that's usually the case with like some of these shonen mangas. Like towards the end, it's rushed, and sometimes they don't even want to finish it.
See, that's where, and that's why I hope they rectify that in this series, because that ending was very, very rushed. And I remember and they was giving Kubo a hard time because I think they were saying like it's taking too long. You said you was gonna end it here, now you over deadline. So editors was like, yo, you gonna end this now. So he had to make up a rushed ass ending, which I hated. And yeah, like
Which I kind of feel Oda did in Wano a little bit. He kind of rushed it a bit because it felt like it was dragging on a little bit too long.
yeah, it's 5 years. It's like
Yeah,
5 years, 5 year arc, bro. Like
yeah.
this literally started in 2018, 2017, bro.
It's crazy to think about.
Literally.
That's
And
crazy.
it just ended in 22. You know how insane that is?
That's wild.
Yo, I guarantee you, if One Piece was not making that money, that it would not have been a 5 year arc. It wouldn't. It wouldn't have been. It could. It could.
And I'm kind of glad it lasted 25 years, honestly, because it's a fun shonen. I'm not gonna lie.
One Piece?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like I said, like it continuously keeps you in the story, and that's why I say I'm about to say about it. That's why I say Oda is literally one of the best shonen writers ever, because he managed to make a continuous story to where you're still glued in years later, and bringing in information that or foreshadowing that was like literally in 2012 or 2009, literally coming out now.
And that's why I love the series so much.
Exactly. And I hate to say this too, but I don't care. Like whenever we get new information, I'm salivating at the mouth.
I
Like,
feel you on that. Like I got like,
Seraphins, bro. Oh,
and I don't want to bring anybody down, but like we could die at any moment. Like I need to know what's happening. Like you know what I'm saying?
man. If I go before the One Piece, before I find out what the One Piece is, I'm be very upset. I'm be like, nah.
And
I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be like,
imagine all the One Piece fans that have passed away over time of just loving this series so much they didn't even know what the ending is, bro.
yeah, it's crazy. And like, I would have had to come through and be like, all right, this is the ending right here. Boom. There you go.
And it's crazy to think that we're like already at the end game because like I just started this series like 5 or 6 years ago.
Which is crazy. I thought you always read One Piece, bro. Like
No,
religiously. I did not know.
like I said previously, what I started like halfway through Whole Cake, and then Wano was my first weekly not manga, but first arc that I got to read week by week.
right. That's crazy, bro.
Which
Oh,
by the way, it's fucking amazing to experience Gear 5 with everybody at the same time.
I mean, well, let me ask you something, because I made a video about it, so people already know my thoughts about it. But like, now that we're at the end of Wino and we're at where we're at, we're gonna do a review, guys. So just give us a couple minutes. In a couple minutes, we're gonna do that. What did you think? What do you think about Gear 5? Personally.
I don't mind it. I know people have their gripes on it. I don't know if you changed your mind about it yet.
Uh, all right. So originally, I felt like
Because
me
I
and
know
Brett had talked about this.
you didn't like it at first.
No, I don't. Right now I still don't because I feel like this is, and I feel like Gear 5 takes away what makes Luffy Luffy, and that's the hard work that he was. Like, if you look at any other character like Naruto or Ichigo, the main three,
Yeah.
both of them get their power-ups out of nowhere a lot of the time. And then in Naruto, we found out that this dude is a whole alien, but you're gonna give Neji, when he was a kid, a whole lecture about fighting destiny. Bro, you was OP from the start. You was a whole alien, bro. And then you had the Nine Tails in you. So how was you losing to anybody? How was you losing?
Yeah.
How?
I'm still sour about that ending of Naruto.
Yeah, man. And then, in Ichigo, I love Ichigo. But he's like everything he's fought against in the series. Like, he's literally a hollow,
Yeah,
Stern Ritter.
yeah, I remember.
Like,
I remember that.
he's
Yeah.
everything, bro. He's was it Fullbringer? Like
Yo.
a hollow. He's
Yo.
everything. He's got Kryptonian DNA. He's everything.
What is that form that he has where he has the black hair and bandages?
Oh, that's his bank. That's his final form,
Bankai
Bankai.
form.
Yeah. So, and that's the thing. His Bankai got stages now. Like, he's Goku. His Bankai got Super Saiyan forms.
Hey.
Like, it's crazy.
But that final transformation got that drip though.
Oh, I ain't gonna
Got that drip.
Yeah, my man was on a mission. Like, he was doing his thing out here. Like, that was like one of the best forms I've seen. And then when you go into the final Blood War arc, he has another one which is sick. But yeah, the reason me bringing that up is because with Naruto and Ichigo, they both had overpowered from the start. Yeah. Luffy was not overpowered from the start. He was the only one, not to say that they didn't train to get to where they get to either. I'm not saying that, but Luffy was the only one where he did not have a massive power up out of nowhere. Like, he didn't have no massive thing. He just had his devil fruit, and he thought of inventive ways to beat his opponents that he couldn't beat. And he got his ass beat more than a couple times.
Yeah, definitely.
I think he's the only character that I know, main character, that has lost to multiple times to his villains before he gets the win.
Yeah.
And that was the thing about Luffy. He was really truly the underdog. So you giving him Gear 5, now it takes that away, because now he's a full god now. And that's what me and Brent was talking about. Like, we hate the fact that every shonen character we get, he has to become a god at the end. Yeah, like, and it's tiring.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, and it's like, it's tiring. Like, y'all can't make him nothing else. He has to be a god at the end. For what? Like, y'all done this already. So, but I did like how it ended, that situation with Kaido, because to me, Kaido,
there was no other way he was going to get defeated unless
right. Kaido had to be super nerfed, because if he wasn't holding Onishigama, Luffy would have died that night.
Not even that.
There would not have been no continuation of One Piece. That would have been it.
Fighting the Scabbards, fighting Yamato, like, Kaido was going through. Kaido's a beast, bro. Literally,
exactly.
Quite literally.
Exactly. And that's what people don't be understanding, especially in the Facebook forums that I go to. Like, they really act like
I don't even bother with that, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I just look at it for entertainment, and then some of them I'm not gonna hold you. Some of them like get to me a little bit, because I'm like, bro, are you serious?
I've had those instances where I'm like, oh no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Nah.
I'm not gonna get into a fight with somebody online. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, bro. Because honestly, it's like arguing with a wall, because
exactly
people are gonna think what they're gonna think, but it's just like, bro, are you not looking at this? We're not looking at the same fight, because I'm telling you, and Brent can say this too. When he gets back on the show, he can tell you this too. Anytime we had an argument with somebody about this, they always, about the Kaido and Luffy fight going on with Wano, they always said, well, Luffy's the main character. He's going to win. He has to win. He's the main character. What the hell does that have to do with him getting his ass whipped now?
Yeah.
Because even in Gear 5, he was still getting mollywopped by
I was
Kaido,
I
and
was
he
just
was
gonna say
tired.
that. Yeah,
Yeah, and he was
he was still
tired,
struggling. Yeah.
guys, and he was tired. Kaido was tired, dead tired, and he was still whooping his ass.
I think Gear
Crazy.
5, Luffy still doesn't have mastery of it yet. It just
Right.
happened. It just happened on a whim. Which it's weird because now that he's awakened, like you kind of get those instances where that that devil fruit is in action, like in this most recent chapter, where he says that's how he looks when he's totally free.
Right. Right.
I noticed how
Right.
Oda drew him when he was doing that.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. I think Brent pointed that out too. I think.
I Ever since Luffy awakened his devil fruit, I've always kept an eye on Luffy and how he reacts with everything that's going on around him. Like it's happened a
Yeah.
couple times on the ship. Like right now when he said, "This is how when I'm totally free." I'm trying to think of another instance. Oh, I think when the bounty or something like that. I don't remember. It's like his eyes are popping out just like he was in Gear 5.
Yeah. I remember that too. Yeah. 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 So, do you think that now Gear 5 has changed him into where he's becoming more Gear 5 ish? Like it's going to be like a part of him now?
I
Like he
could see
can't get
that.
out of
Yeah.
it? Like
I
it's just
It's just
assimilated into him?
yeah, yeah.
That's interesting. I didn't even think about that. Because I remember when he was fighting Kaido and he went out of the state, he got dead tired. Like he was all about to be on death's door. Like I remember that.
I saw that panel not too long ago too. So yeah, he was aging. I think that's just part of the fruit of how it happens to you when you come back to your base form or whatever.
Right.
But then he got control of it and he went right back into it.
Yeah, which is, and that's what I was afraid of because now, and it's just be adding to what I said. Now, if you got somebody that could control, now if he really mastered this form, he's gonna literally, who's gonna stop him?
Yeah,
Who's gonna stop him? But hold on a second. Hold on a second.
go
Hold on a
for it.
second. Hey, brother. Sorry about that. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, bet. Sorry about that. All
No,
right.
you're good.
All right, ready? Bet. Hey, y'all. Sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties for a second, but we are back. And speaking of One Piece, we got to get into that new chapter because 1061 was a big bombshell of a chapter, bro. This was insane, bro. We finally got the Vegapunk reveal. This is crazy.
Or did we?
Or did we? Yeah, we actually got a couple of theories about that. Buggy, do you want to go through the chapter, like, section by section, or you just want to just kind of gather your thoughts, like speak your thoughts about what you have? How you want to do it?
I mean, we could probably just get straight into it, honestly.
Yeah, let's get straight into it. So let's you want to talk about the Vegapunk reveal? You want to talk about that?
I don't think that's actually Vegapunk. I think it's either a clone, android, or he transferred his consciousness into that body.
Why you say that?
Because he's so fucking, he's a genius. That's why.
So he's a genius. He can.
And it is called the Island of the Future.
True.
Bonnie did say it's 500 years into the future or something like that. And when you think and when you think about technology in One Piece, like you got the Den Mushis,
right?
You got there's a whole bunch of other stuff, but like technology is one of those things that we're just getting kind of introduced to now, basically.
Yeah, because for the longest time, anything technology wise, we had ships, the Den Mushis, the Den Mushis that could like project like movies.
Yeah, there's different
kinds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The VV cards, and honestly, the highest ones we could think of was like the Pacificus, and even that's changed.
We didn't get that until like way later.
Yeah, I think we got those at Showboaty, right?
Yeah, like right before Marineford.
Right, pretty much. Well, honestly, if you really want to, technically, we got it in Thriller Bark when we had Kuma, because they based on him. So technically, we had it before. We had Kuma. We had Kuma before we really had the Pacificus like that. That was the introduction to the Pacificus. But yeah, and even that's changed. Now we have Lumerian the Seraphims, basically, which are Lunarian.
Now that you bring that up, the second time we got introduced to more technology was on Punk Hazard, that dragon that was made out of scraps.
Oh yeah. Pretty much, and that was Vegapunk's island too, right?
Yeah, that was
back in the day.
Vegapunk's, yeah.
That's crazy, bro. Yo. And man, and then we saw in last chapter, we saw this whatever the thing that was that destroyed the island. We saw that too.
Whatever that is.
Whatever that is. We don't know if that's an ancient weapon. We don't know if that's something Vegapunk made. I don't know. Maybe it's a refurbished ancient weapon that Vegapunk did. We don't know.
I think that's from the Void Century.
Void Century. You know what? We got to have an episode about that too, because I feel like we're gonna get more Void Century stuff now. I feel like that's coming very, very soon. Especially, I feel like there's more weapons than just those ancient weapons. I feel like there's more than that.
Because they've had to have weapons back in the day because of the war that happened back in the day. Because
right.
I'm assuming it was the D clan against whoever it was back in the day. I get the world government or whoever it was.
The world, yeah. I mean, honestly, bro, I think it was the world government themselves that were really it may be a prehistoric version of the world government.
Yeah.
Trying to oppress the people. And then you had the Will of D's who fought the pre-government as it is now. You know what I'm saying? And then we're getting like a repeat of that right now. And that's why the government tried so hard not to let people in on the Void Century, the higher ups, because they don't want a repeat of what happened last time. Because I think seemingly they won. Emu and their people, I think they won. And to keep it that way, they let in, you know what they always say. Those who fail to learn from the past are doomed to repeat it.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? So they were like, you know what? Let's not let them lose this information because we don't want to repeat. We don't want them to gain the upper hand again. We already won. So let's leave that out. So I think that's what this is getting to, I think.
I did like the double page spread of the robotic shark underneath
Yo, that scared the hell out of me. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro.
You know what?
I had no idea what that was.
You know what I immediately thought of when I saw that? Jaws.
I did too. I said it in my video. I did my reaction. I did too. I thought this was like, I said it was Jaws first, then I said the Megalodon.
Megalodon, yeah.
From the Jason Statham movie.
The Meg, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I thought that was at first.
Which they're making a sequel to, by the way.
No. Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, because that made money.
Surprise.
That made money. I don't know how it made money, but it made money. And I'd never seen that movie yet.
So I'm looking at the page right now. We see Luffy, Chopper, and Bonnie flying away because of what happened in the previous chapter. Right.
Oh, I thought, you know what? I thought it was a Sea King too. Maybe an ancient Sea King.
I thought so too.
That was my first thing. I was like, yo, is this a Sea King, bro? Ancient Sea King? Let me find out.
I thought the same thing, but then once the robot came out, I'm like,
just smiling and shit.
Yeah.
All right. You know what though? You know what I did like about this chapter? This was the first. I think this is like, aside from a few instances, this is like one of the first times where we actually saw the Straw Hats in danger. Like,
yeah,
this is what I like. It's
it's
been a minute. Because the last time this happened was in the Whole Cake, I think.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah, like they were like in peril.
Oh
like,
yeah, the Sunny went through it
and this thing capsized. It's crazy. It's crazy.
They're so glad they have a fishman on their crew now.
Yo, seriously, I honest with you, if it wasn't for Jinbei, they would have been gone. They would have been gone, honestly. Honestly.
And this thing has torpedoes also. This freaking shark,
which is fire. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, this is future shit right here. Like,
but by the way, I love how Oda drew the Sunny kind of like reacting to the explosion. I don't know if you peeped that.
Nah, let me see.
Yeah, right when they're about to capsize, you can see like the Sunny just like, oh shit.
Oh wow. Okay. Oh, I see. Oh wow.
Because you
know what?
You remember back in the day when I forgot what the spirit of the ships are called. I think the Sunny has a spirit in it.
Oh, a spirit like the Mary.
Yeah, exactly like that.
I know what you're talking. Yeah, it's possible, but I was thinking that maybe that's Koribu.
Oh, it's
because he's still in the ship.
It's funny you bring up Caribou because I did not see his barrel at all in this chapter. Maybe I wasn't even paying attention.
No, I saw him. You didn't see his face?
No, I didn't see it.
Nah, it's on. I'm gonna show you right now. It's on. I think it was like when you see everybody. When the Vegapunk reveal. Let me see. Because I know I saw his face somewhere. Oh yeah. All right. So you see where you see like everybody's face. You see Zoro. I mean, you see Frankie and Usopp like amazed at the big big ship.
Hold on, let me get to it.
Yeah, when you get right there, let me know.
Oh, that is him.
Yeah, right there on the side, right next to.
Yeah, he's right next to Usopp.
Yeah. But I don't know if he's outside the barrel though. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he just popped out the barrel. Yeah, I mean, yo, that's crazy. And I forgot. Yo, he overheard the conversations too.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, I wonder where his character gonna go because I can see him.
So bringing it back, yeah.
Now we gonna say.
I was gonna say, so bringing it back, everybody's in the water.
Jinbei
saves Luffy, Chopper, and Bonnie. The shark almost destroys him with that cannon.
Yo, seriously. And then you just see Jinbei getting it, Jinbei getting them, and he's saving the day, and then you see Frankie coming in the
we're going
clutch.
back underwater. Take a breath. Take a breath.
Yeah, I saw everybody like.
And they're all devil for users too, which is hilarious.
Right, and I thought at first they were I thought they were spitting out water at first. I didn't think they were like gasping for air. Yeah. So it's
my favorite is Zoro grabbing Brook by the afro and just pulling him.
Bro, that was hilarious. Hilarious, bro.
Just racist Zoro stuff, right?
Bro, seriously, bro. I'm just like, bro, this is getting crazy. It's like, yo, it's really DEFCON 4 right now. They are like in trouble. They're in trouble. And I think
by the way, when that mech showed up, I thought it was Frankie at first. I didn't know that was Vegapunk in the robot.
Oh, right here?
Yeah, at first I thought that was Frankie, but that was actually Vegapunk in that robot.
Oh, I thought this was Frankie too.
That's Vegapunk.
And then I see the fish get scared, and then I see the actual thing get scared, and he runs away.
I did think that was Frankie at first.
Yeah, I did too, because I see it says Vegaforce. I see that. That's crazy. Yo, so wait, I wonder if there's an actual. No. I mean, no. We saw that it's Vegapunk in there. So what am I talking about? So again, I was gonna say, yo, what if somebody is living in the actual thing? Like, if it's being like manhandled by somebody, like a Gundam. But I forgot Vegapunk came out of that chip because and that's how you see how massive it is, because it takes the Sunny out, and it's like it's holding it like a baby, bro. That's how massive this machine is. It's insane.
Yeah, and I don't know if you noticed, but the shark has a number 3 and the Vegaforce thing has a number 12 on it.
Oh yeah. Oh. I wonder what that means.
I think it's like the number of creations in orders.
So you think because usually it's like the first 10 numbers are the strongest. So you think like after it's the strongest? Like after 1?
I think so.
Yeah, that could be possible.
Because the reveal we got at the end, she was wearing number 2 on the shirt.
I was thinking
that's Vegapunk, honestly.
You know what? Now that I think about it, you might be right. I think what it might be too is it might be an android, and Vegapunk is using his consciousness to broadcast everything.
So I was watching somebody else's stream, and they said, what if Vegapunk just made clones of himself or made duplicates of himself? And
right.
That's how he's able to build all this stuff so quick.
That's possible. He could have multiple clones and have them just make stuff. It's possible too. I mean, so you think it's an actual dude?
Yeah, it's because from previous statements, everybody's associated Vegapunk as an old man.
Right. But and that was the thing I was thinking too. I think we only heard like maybe a few dudes really talk about it, which was Judge. What?
Fujitora was one of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or when he was talking to Green Bull.
Oh shit, I didn't know that. Okay, so we got Fujitora, and then we got Judge, and then Caesar Clown, and I think Queen.
Yeah.
But they never said he saw him, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So I was like,
previous statements have said it's an old man.
Right. So I'm thinking maybe the military told them that just so if they ever like what could I say? Try to capture Vegapunk, that they go after the wrong person. I think that's why they said it. I think that's another thing of it too, what it could be too.
So on the next page, we get introduced to G14 Naval Base.
Yes, and that's nearby. That's not far. It's nearby. And I think Luffy and them on the same island, though.
I think they're on Egghead.
Oh, they all. Oh, okay.
The whole crew's on Egghead, but this is like nearby.
Ah, okay. So do you think we're gonna see? Because we see Tashigi again, which we haven't
Shiggy,
seen Tashigi in a very since Punk Hazard. We haven't seen her in a very long time, and we see the kids that they took from over
Punk
there
Hazard.
too.
It's weird that Smoker's not in here either.
I was just about to get to that. What do you think Smoke is?
He's probably on Egghead.
Think so?
Probably.
As a bodyguard?
As Oh, I just remembered. Sentomaru is also on Egghead because he's Vegapunk's bodyguard.
Oh, you think we gonna get a repeat, bro?
Oh
You
yeah,
think we gonna get shut
definitely.
him versus Luffy?
We're definitely gonna get that.
Oh, I would love to see that. Luffy, way Luffy is now. Oh, he gonna demolish that tomorrow, bro. He
See,
gonna demolish him too. Gonna demolish.
I don't know how this is gonna play out because the kids that they say that Punk Hazard, they appreciate the Straw Hats. Tashigi knows how the Straw Hats are.
Right.
I just don't know how this is gonna play out, honestly.
What you mean?
And we get introduced to one of the most baddies when oh
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 yeah, doll, bro.
oh
I was like, bro.
G14 Vice Admiral Doll.
And we only see the top half. We don't even see the bottom half.
We already know how Oda loves to draw his female characters. We don't even gotta imagine.
Let me tell you something. And he must have had a kick doing this, bro. He's
So,
been on the
so,
sexy chicks throughout the week, bro. Because this is insane.
somebody said Oda wrote this chapter with one hand.
He must have. He had to. Probably texting Brent, telling him like, "Yo,
we also got Bonnie as well in here, showing off a little bit as well.
Yeah, listen, I was like, damn, bro. All right, Oda. All right, Oda. I could see him writing with one hand and texting Brent the next one. He say, "Yo, check that next chapter out, bro. I got you."
And then
go have some sweet dreams, boy. Sweet dreams.
Yeah, for real. and it's funny we get introduced to Dog because we get introduced to more sword members as well.
Yeah, we see Helper Mo, which we've seen before. We see him alive and well because he was at the island with Kobe and them. And then we get Hibari, a new one.
Yeah.
We never seen her before.
No.
Do you think she's powerful? Think she's strong?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not gonna base it on right now until I actually see something.
See something, but got you. And then we see this dude too, Prince Gruss.
Yeah.
He's interesting because I don't know why they call him that. Like, is he an actual prince? Like, what's up with that?
Somebody also made the statement he kind of looks like Green Bull.
Really?
A little bit.
Oh. I mean, a little bit, yeah.
I just find that hat that he's wearing hilarious.
Yo, for real, he has the longest cap I've seen.
Extendo
I
cap.
just realized that. Like,
Extendo
say it.
cap.
Like crazy. Nah.
And apparently we find out Beehive isn't that far from this location either. Blackbeard isn't far from here either.
Oh, Blackbeard?
Yeah.
Oh. But yo, that's crazy. Like, you're that powerful that nobody's gonna come after you, and you like literally near the Marine base, bro. That is crazy. That is.
And they did say they haven't heard anything from Drake, so we don't even know where Drake is at either.
Nah, I assume I don't know if he probably hitched a ride with. I wouldn't be surprised if he hitched a ride with like Kid or Law, like Karibu did. I wouldn't even be surprised if that happened too.
Do we think Hawkins is dead?
Oh, I think so. Well, we didn't see him really. I don't know. It didn't look like he did, but it did. I'm very unsure about that. But I mean, it doesn't matter because he's like garbage to the story anyway. He's just he's garbage. I to be honest, I don't really care if he is or not. To be honest with you.
And we see other Navy people, but they don't really have a box.
Yeah, I don't know who they are. They're probably his bodyguards or something, but I don't think they're that powerful. I don't think. But this woman with the sword, though, I didn't peep her before.
I didn't notice her either.
I didn't notice her either. I don't know. She don't say nothing. So I want to assume that she got some strength going on too. I really wonder what Prince Gus can do.
Helmeppo's a HQ lieutenant commander. That's crazy.
Yo, but remember how
despicable he was back in the day?
It's hard, yo. That's what it's hard to forget. It's hard to remember how much of a punk he was back in the day, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And just to see him change like this, man, it's man. Mm. But we haven't really heard much from him like that neither. Like if you ever see them two together, it's really Kobe just doing most of the talking.
Yeah, and it's like you said, it's usually him and Kobe together all the time.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just like, you know, but I don't think he's stronger than Kobe. I think Kobe is still stronger. Like
And apparently, Hibari owes Kobe. I wonder what happened that uh maybe he saved her or something like that.
who?
Hibari,
Boa? Who?
Hibari, the new
Ibari?
name, the
Oh
new
yeah. I wonder. Yeah, that's damn. See, that's the crazy thing. We've been focused on the pirates for so long. We don't really get the naval side like that.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I would definitely like a side story. Seeing them kind of grow. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
seeing what they went through and the missions that they went on and stuff like that. Because you know he was under guard for so long, so it's like, oh, I meant to ask you that too. Since Kobe is gone, do you think Garp will go after Blackbeard?
See, I thought about this because of this whole situation of what's going on right now in the story.
Right.
I don't know, bro. I don't know because I don't think Garp honestly wouldn't be able to do anything.
Yeah, because I mean, if Rayleigh not couldn't do anything, he said it like, "Yo, I'm too old to do this." Like, you know what I'm saying? If Rayleigh gonna say that, then I'm like, maybe it's Garp too. But you know, I don't think Garp gonna care. He's just gonna be like, "Yo, I want my son back." So, and you know, he don't want to repeat an ace. He don't want that.
Yeah,
And that's his and that's his boy. You know what I'm saying? And he on the Marine side. So I feel like he gonna go after Blackbeard or do some Black Ops something.
and then we go from the Marines to where Luffy's group is at, where we see them in a cave where they're
Yeah.
trying off, and apparently Luffy didn't remember who Bonnie was.
Which I mean I didn't remember either.
Did
I haven't
they?
seen Bonnie in
I
so
I know I
long.
know I know she ran into Zoro and Sabaody, but I don't remember if she ever ran into Luffy.
No.
Yeah,
I
but they.
vaguely remember that. No, I that's no. No.
By the way,
No.
I love the nickname that he gave her, Bogey.
Yeah. He always giving everybody a nickname, bro. It's
Yeah,
awesome. It's
yeah.
awesome, bro. It's awesome.
And
and then like you said, like like we were talking about earlier, they were having a
oh,
conversation. Yeah,
yeah, I actually wanted to point this out.
yeah.
Bonnie goes, "What's the deal with your Wanted poster anyway? I thought your hair was white now." They make quite
Right.
a stir about it in the papers, you know. And then Luffy, oh, that's just how I look when I'm totally free, and you see how he's
Right. And then he actually does
drawn
the
and stuff like that.
actual, yeah. Yeah, and then we were talking about it, like, do you think that like it's actually Gear 5 becoming him?
I mean, he
Like,
probably has like some of those traits,
mm,
but I don't know how he could activate Gear 5, you know? Because
yeah,
usually
that's
with Gear Second, it's pumping his blood to a point where he gets
he
that
steams
speed
up.
boost. Yeah.
Right,
And then
right.
the Gear Third is just him expanding his
Blowing into
body.
himself
Yeah.
and explode. Right.
And then
And then
Gear
Gear
4 is
4
just
is doing the same thing.
a combination of Gear Second and Gear Third with
And with hockey.
with hockey. Yeah.
Right. And so and then now it's just like I think he can do it at will, though. I mean, because we saw him do it during the fight with Kaido. He went out for a second. He looked like he was about to die, and then he went back into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did he turn back when he beat Kaido? Do you remember? Or did he stay
Mm,
that way?
I think he turned back.
He did. Okay. But he didn't have that dead look
Because
on his face, though.
because no, because I remember in the flashback of where Momo was remembering how Luffy said he didn't want anybody to know that he saved Wano. He was back in his
Mm.
base form because I saw him in
Oh,
his
okay.
regular his colors of the clothes were back to normal.
Got you. But yeah, and I didn't see where he yeah, I didn't see. Yeah, okay, got you. Yeah, and that's yeah. It's just so many. I got so many questions, bro. I really do. Like,
And it's funny because I thought we were gonna get our usual Odo silhouette piece. We got a silhouette of the island, not of actual Vegapunk.
right. Actually, yeah. Let's go to that real quick. I think that's after, right?
Yeah, when they're
No,
talking
that.
about how they
Yeah.
want to go get some food.
Yeah. Because I don't think there's nothing else after that. Yeah. And then we just see a big, we see a big skull with like
I
robotic
think that's where
eyes.
the,
It
the
look like
the I think where the island gets the name of Egghead.
egghead. Yeah. Yeah, it's.
It's funny because when I heard the name of Egghead, I just thought of Dr. Robotnik from Sonic.
I did too. I did too.
Which I'm not surprised if that's what Oda's going for, honestly.
Yeah. And it's just like, all right, so if this is the big arc that we're on to next. Do you think we're gonna all right, so you think that we're gonna go into the island, or like Luffy and the others are gonna explore the island while Zoro and the others deal with so-called Vegapunk here?
I think not this chapter, this arc is going to be mostly exposition with maybe some fighting.
So something like the when they went to the Minx, something like that. Hey guys, we had another technical difficulty, but that is what it is when you working in the bro cave. So, bro, was there anything else we needed to really talk about the chapter?
I think we pretty much covered everything.
I got you.
You did ask me what did I think was going to happen, and I think this is mostly going to be exposition with some clashing, probably.
Okay, so like I'm saying, like with the Minx, like when they went to the big tribe,
Yeah,
Zoe
something like that, or
yeah,
that, and like Jaya as well, something like that.
Oh, all right, bet. Okay. Yeah, I can see that happening too. Because we're gonna get a lot of information in this. I feel like a lot of the questions we've had in the past 20 years are going to be answered in this arc. I think. All right, so let me ask you this, and I'm mad Brent is not here for me to ask him, but I ask him when he jumps on. Do you think this will be the Skypiea of One Piece of this arc? Like it's going to be the Skypiea?
I think so, as in regards to we're going to learn about devil fruits.
Interesting. Okay, because
Oda did say in an SBS, or I forgot what interview it was, that once Vegapunk is introduced in the story, we're gonna learn about devil fruits.
Got you. So because I remember when we went to I just said it, Skypiea, we learned about the poneglyphs and the gods and all that other stuff. So you think we're gonna get the same thing here, just with the devil fruits?
I think so.
All right, got you.
Maybe even more on the seraphims as well, probably.
Right. I hope so. Oh, do you think the seraphims are on the island?
They did say they're on Egghead. Hemepo said that.
So what if? Okay, so and that's why I was saying this to y'all in the chat too, because I was like, all right, well, what if we get a Kaido seraphim? What if we get that?
I wouldn't be shocked, honestly.
Right. And I feel like, and I was telling Brent this, I don't think he agreed with it, but I was thinking maybe we see how Luffy has progressed by having a Kaido Seraphim to show, okay, this is where he's at right now. He can actually fight a Yonko one-on-one without assistance, because we were talking about that. And I said we were either going to get, well, I think Brent has said that it was going to be Big Mom. So if she was alive, then it would have been Big Mom versus Luffy one-on-one. But now, since this is happening, I think we're going to get one of the Seraphims, probably a Kaido Seraphim versus Luffy one-on-one. And I think If Luffy wins without an assistance, that's how we know, okay, he's ready for the big time.
I think the Seraphims are just solely based on the warlords.
But remember, Kaido got captured too. But it's possible.
That is true.
You know, and that's why I'm only
is
saying
true.
that, because I remember Kaido got captured and he was with the Navy for a very long time. They captured. So
it's funny because it makes that flashback in Wano make so much more sense now.
Which one? Oh,
the one where Kaido rescued King.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. So if they did that and they got his stuff too, I can't imagine them not making the Kaido one, bro. I can't imagine that. I can't.
Maybe they made him as durable as Kaido, but used Lunarian lineage factor or blood or whatever, stuff like that, to create these Seraphims.
And that's another thing too. Are they sentient? Like, can they think of their own? Are they just computer programs like the Pacificas? Like, we don't know. That's another thing too.
I am so glad you brought that up, because Vegapunk says something similar to that. Let me see. I gotta look for it. Perhaps overriding primal desire is simply impossible. That's what Vegapunk said.
So you think that's not gonna happen now?
I don't think so.
I don't know, because we usually get because this is gonna lean more into the sci-fi element of One Piece. So I feel like
definitely
they might be sentient a little bit. They might retain some of their personalities because they have their DNA. So I feel like there's something gonna happen where they retain their personalities too.
Yeah,
I feel like that's gonna happen too. I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited to where this is going, bro, because all the stuff that we're getting is just really, really insane. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So I hope you guys like to love the episode. If you did, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, smash that notification bell. Definitely comment down below. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed. Even though we had a little bit of bugs and stuff. Hope you guys still enjoyed. And you know, this is your boy, tais.worldtv. You know, you back in the brocade with me. And you with my boy, Buggy D Clown. And with that, guys, we are going to sign out. We're going to see you later, guys. Deuces. Be safe. I love you. Later, guys.
Au revoir.